Hello, SpiritSaid, and welcome to your November reading. Delighted to be here, and thank you for supporting SpiritSaid. I'm going to pull a few cards and let's have a look, see what's going on for everybody at the moment, the month of November. So let's pull some cards. I hope you've all been well. As you guys know, any of you that have watched my updates from months ago, I did kind of say that I'm thinking sort of November might be quite an interesting month for us, kind of like batten down the hatches a little bit. Not really quite sure what's going to go on, but I know something's coming. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be an interesting time for us all. We need to look after each other, look after those people that are feeling a little bit isolated. And let's have a look, see what the cards say. So we're going to start during the month of November. I do feel anybody that's in a relationship, the marriage card has come up. So this card has come up just to say there's a lot of attention on love for this month of November. Very much attention on love. I'm seeing that the couples at the moment working at their relationships, coming together. For those of you that are single at the moment, maybe looking to connect with somebody, could well be an option. But again, I'm being drawn to the number 3, so maybe March, where things start to move again. And I do feel March is really significant time for everything moving on again, to be fair. But again, there does seem to be a lot of focus on love in November. So if you are single, maybe put yourself out there, meet somebody, but be honest about who you are, and just be aware that everybody's hiding some sort of form of not being as okay as they seem. Okay, we're holding a lot over from COVID, unfortunately, here. Now, some of us have found that or will find that November has been a time maybe where things finish and new things starting. So we do have the coffin card, which doesn't mean obviously that that someone's going to die. It just means that something has come to an end and there's new exciting things coming, which is quite exciting because I do feel November is going to be a significant month. There's potential gateways coming through for a lot of people. Now, I do feel that there's going to be change on the work front and the way that we're moving forward. But I think we just got to hold on to our hats for the month of November, see how things pan out. But I do think there's new horizons, new potential, new ways of working coming in as well. Now, for some of you that have been struggling with your mental health, we've got this lost magic, atonement, rebalance. So again, it's about times of change. So this card, this sort of finishing cycle card, might be that you're getting over some, struggling with your mental health, but now you're moving forward out of that now because the rebalance card is coming in here. So you are going to get your magic back. But I think with everybody at the moment, we need to not think too much, not to be in our heads too much, not to procrastinate too much. But what I'm going to say to you is, like, listen to music, get out in nature, do anything that makes you feel more alive. Okay, now a lot of you are going to be needing to be gentle with yourselves. I know that things have been very tricky for a lot of people lately. There's been a lot of stress around work life and children as well, with schools and things like this. But it is time to be gentle with yourself and not to put too much pressure on yourself. And I do want to mention the dreaded Christmas word, because I know that it's something that we're all, a lot of us, looking forward to, but we do put a lot of pressure on ourselves when it comes to Christmas. So this message is saying, look, don't put pressure on yourself. If you want to start preparing, then prepare, but don't make it a fun thing. Don't make it a chore, if you like. Okay, but be gentle with yourself and stop putting pressure on yourself. And also, I want to say that in connection with work, relationships, getting yourself out there. If you don't feel like you can, then don't. Just take that time to relax and feel better. And I feel like there's a lot of preparations for next year because, as I say, there are gateways coming in. There's gateways now, but also I think come the new year, there's a new start, I feel, coming in for that year. Okay, now the future card I've got coming in for December, I would say, is adventure. So there is good times coming in adventure. From December onwards. This is the future card, so it could well be for next year. As I say, to me, everything kind of starts next year, to be honest. I feel like we've got to ride out the end of this year and move on. I think it's a time for us to recalibrate, appreciate what we've got, recognize what we've been through, and just work on what we've got in order for it to be like just make the most of life at the moment, I do feel, and to look after each other. And I do feel like you need to reach out to each other as well. We don't want anyone feeling isolated at all. But adventure is coming. Adventure is coming. So for a lot of people, you know, the end of something, the start of something, that could just be in your mind, that you've drawn a line under something. But there will be physical things for some people watching this where things have finished and now you've got a new life starting. But, you know, your magic is coming back. Rebalance is coming back. You need to get out of your head, stop procrastinating, just be gentle with yourself and enjoy life. So I hope you have a wonderful November. Look after yourselves and each other, and I will see you for your December reading. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye.